Good afternoon. Hello, who do we have here today? Hi there. Oh, maybe I should have put some lipstick on before I went live. Good afternoon. Whoops. Hi, everybody. Okay. Wow. Hi, all. Yes, could have put that lipstick on before. How is everybody this afternoon? Let me just start over here because the background's much nicer and you won't see my son in the living room for now. How are you all? Welcome, welcome. We're not going live until noon, so we have 4 minutes, but I thought I would give some time for everybody to jump on and we can talk about what I'm going to be doing. I don't know quite yet. I like to prepare myself at the last minute. So first off, we'd like to know, who are you? Where are you from? Where are you watching from? Do you have jelly plates? Do you have stencils? Do you have art tools? Today I've got some interesting stuff I'm gonna do. And I would just love to see where everybody is viewing from. And I'll introduce myself. I am Tracy Weinzapfel. I am going to try and untangle these necklaces so I can breathe. Okay. A lot of stuff I could have done before I got here, but that gives me a couple of minutes to calm down. I always get a little nervous before I just get into the fun of creating. So you are live in my studio. I am Tracy Weinzapfel of Art Journaling with Tracy Weinzapfel. And moderating today, you have our lovely Sarah, who is available to answer questions. And I'm just going to read. I'm Jerry, currently living in Louisiana, and I have about 5 different plates. I shared this on my Facebook page. Thank you so much, Amy. Yeah, if you're here, could you please share us? Hi from the Netherlands, Southern California. Well, Anne, I'm in San Diego. Okay. People are tuning in. I get a little nervous, but here we go. Yes. So I will talk about basic supplies today. This is basically our time to get inspired and to get monoprinting. Okay, that's really what I'm here for. I'm probably not going to create the Sistine Chapel today. We'll save that for another future show. But I'm sure that if some of our great artists had jelly plates to work with, they would be doing that as well. Thank you for sharing, you guys. Okay, great. You guys are familiar with jelly art, so thank you so much. I'll take this out of my face. And I think this is my 4th time being live here, and I would like to thank Jelly Arts for having me back and letting me take over their Facebook page. The first time I kind of dug into my art journal, I'm known for art journaling. This whole book is jelly plates, or jelly, gel prints. This whole thing is. And what I do is I come back in and I draw on them. And then this particular book that I'm using has in what they're called in and out pages. But a lot of people were asking me, if you don't have a book that the pages are removable, how could you get your prints in there? Can you go right to the book? I said, absolutely. You don't have to take the pages out. But I want to kind of share another fun technique. And I'm going to be printing today on parchment paper. And we sell parchment paper in rather large sheets. I cut mine down today because I didn't want to move my camera up. But I think these are about 16 by 12. And I just cut them, folded them, and sliced them into 4. So I get 4 prints. But this is parchment paper. So it's a real thin type paper. And we do sell this. And maybe Sarah could give you the link. And it's sold in a package. So I'm going to print on that today. I could be printing on white plain copy paper. I could be printing on cardstock, on mixed media paper, on watercolor paper, but I thought I would share printing on parchment paper. What pen do I use to draw over my gel pages? Sharpies, ultra fine and fine. There you go. Yes, and here's another thing I want to make mention of, because the good news is, I don't know, depending on where you're at, stores are opening. I do want to say that you can get Gelli art supplies from Michael's Stores and Blick Art Materials, so make sure you're aware of that. During this time, a lot of people are unable to get out. I totally understand. You can order from jelliarts.com, and if you order with the code TracyW, capital T, capital W, that's me, you will save, and that's awesome. I have had a lot of people who have ordered, and last time we were online, I made this quick mini album out of just 4 greeting cards. And this came from our card printing kit, which I've kept together. So, let me answer that question. I'm going to get started right away, but it's 12:01. So, I need to know if you have to do something special to the page before flipping plate over inside the art journal. I do nothing to the page. I go right to plain old white paper. Today, though, oops, I closed my book, and I think this page was wet because I wanted to try something. So today, I just made this print 8 minutes ago as a test to see if what I could do would work. And what I did, today we're going to just do basic prints. The request was, and we listened to your request, so we're going to be doing more lives. And if you have a request, somebody requested, can you just do some basic prints and break it down for me? And I thought, yeah, I can do that. I love to do that. So we'll just build up. It will take a little bit of time to make some basic prints. I made this on parchment paper, and then what I did was I used Decoupage to decoupage it into my book. It doesn't have to be into a book. It could be, let me think. Decoupaging furniture. It's kind of like a lot of people do napkin art right now. So make sure, that you realize that parchment paper can be put on a ton of things. So that's why I thought I'd use parchment paper. And one thing I'll tell you is we have an awesome YouTube channel that you can go to and get videos and inspiration. We also have an amazing design team, which I have the pleasure with working with on a daily basis. And every week we post new projects. We collaborate with different manufacturers, different paint companies, we call them printing partner companies. And I would love for you all to go to Decoart or Gelli Art's YouTube page, and you can gain inspiration from there. So I'm going to come around. You are in my studio. And I do have the comments on. The good news is when I get to the printing and the art part, a lot of the questions I might miss. So Sarah is there to answer them, but I wanted to just start and talk to you about the basic tools I'm going to be using today, because a lot of people are going to be printing right with me, which is exciting. Wow, we have a lot of people here. If you are new to this, my name is Tracy. And I have a Facebook page called Art Journaling with Tracy Weinzapfel. Sarah can give you a link to that. I do a lot of art journaling, but I do a lot of other things. I also work for Gelli Arts. I am their artist coordinator. So if you guys are these amazing artists out there and you're interested, we have an amazing artist team. And we're always looking for additional people. So you can always contact me that way. So let's talk about what I pulled out today to use. And I will just bring this camera over here. Okay. So what I did was I took our parchment paper, and you can see parchment paper is kind of thin. I like to think of it as like the, it's like the paper that you wrap your sandwiches with at a deli paper. So we sell it in very large sheets and packages. Again, I let you know that it's like 16 by 20. I was going to print on this, and I was just going to do, I might do that. Okay. I don't know, maybe a future show. I was just going to fill up the whole thing with just various prints, but then I laid it out on my table and I went, geez, that's a lot of real estate to cover and be able to film it, see it face up. So how do we get in touch if we are artists? Oh, I teach workshops. Ooh, Sarah, can you give them my Weinzapfel@gelliarts.com email address? Thank you. So we review our, well, not review our, we love our design team. We add new members and we feature artwork. We love teachers too. Okay, so here's what I pulled out. I cut the parchment paper into 4. So I was able to get like 4 really nice size. I pulled out my 5x7. I could use my 6x6 or my 8x10 plate. Oh, lots of hearts. So I pulled my 5x7 out, but I have backups. I have, I have a couple of brayers out. Thank you for asking, Marcy. Yeah. Sarah probably can give you my email. We, regardless, love to be tagged on @GelliArts. If you tag us, we love to share artwork. This is a cup of tea, which you'll see me. It's my 3rd cup. I'll be doing jumping jacks in 7 minutes. Okay, so I pulled out a brayer. I just grabbed a couple of mini plates. There's nothing, we sell these mini plates in a set, and they come in different shapes. So I've got a triangle, what is that called? A diamond. You know what? I am not going to be quizzed. Looks like a stop sign, sort of. I am not going to be quizzed by somebody saying, how many sides does it have? What is that one called? I also pulled out our mini tools. This is a large tool, but we have tools that are large and mini. And I pulled out the mini because it has like a bunch of different sides to it. So these are like my kind of must-haves, my basics. Oh. And then I pulled out some stencils. Now our stencils come in 8x10 and 5x7, and our stencils are the bomb. Okay, did you hear that? So I can even use the large. I should open a new one. That's what I should be doing. Okay, so I guess I could do that. But we're not going to go overboard. We're going to do a giveaway too, right, Sarah? Maybe a couple of giveaways, right, Sarah? Maybe I should. I'm going to get off my chair so that you guys can, I need to be mobile here. All right, and you won't be seeing me the whole time. So we'll use this. This is probably one of my faves. I got on about 5 minutes before, and I made a couple of prints. So that way I could kind of show you how I glued them into the book. But these can be used for tons of different art. All right. So here's my other fave. Oh, I just love this. Okay. So if you haven't seen our stencils, you are definitely going to want to do that. I also grabbed just a little bit of punchinella, you know, just, I don't know, stuff that adds texture. And I just grabbed some paint, but nothing special. I enjoy these videos. Barb, I love to hear that. We are going to continue to do it. I'm going to continue to do it as long as I'm asked to do it. So if there is something you want to see, we had a special request to keep it simple. And I'm going to try and do that, but I have a little bit of a hard time, or ADD, that gets me off in 17 directions. So we'll just start real simple and real quiet. I didn't cut up a ton of paper, but I will. The only other thing I did, and I am missing seeing you create. Well, here I am. We're going to do it right now. You didn't miss me. Okay. All right. And this is just paper from my work that I grab and I keep because I like to have scrap paper nearby. But this also makes really awesome printing paper, so don't think that you can't use plain paper. I just wanted to use our parchment paper because it was fun. All right, and I'm going to move everything off to the side so that I can start by making a huge mess. Oh, I'll have you join me at the paper cutter real quick. Let's see if I can. Okay. So all I did, now keep in mind, I think it would be fun to just cover this whole thing in prints, which maybe I will do later. But I am just going to cut this in half and half. 8. Okay. Sorry if you're looking at cut super easy. You know what this makes really awesome? Wrapping paper. Oh, I love to make wrapping paper out of Gelli Arts prints. Okay. There we go. So now I have 4 more. Okay. All right. Let's just cruise over here. We're back. All right. Now I have 8 more pieces of paper. Okay, I'd love to hear. What do you like? Does it get you inspired to get printing? That's what I want to hear. So again, this was the mini album I made the last time. And ooh, we should do the fiber thing. I really loved the fiber thing. Angie just said, I love Gelli Arts. I'm very jealous of your paint. Yes, I am. Thank you. All right. Where'd my... There it is. Okay, so how the clamshell, you keep the... I'm going to answer questions as we go along, but I'm going to try and invent my own answers as we go along. So this is my jelly plate. Obviously, it's used. Comes in a clamshell. I keep that. I keep both the pieces of plastic, stick it in there. It's just great for storing. And then, and don't worry, yes, I just used my plate. In fact, I didn't even wipe my plate up that well, but it still works. And we can talk about cleaning as I'm doing it. A baby wipe will do you. Sometimes I use my Decoart brush cleaner. That does it and keeps it all clean. Baby oil is another one, and I've heard Murphy's oil soap. So don't, please share the fiber trick. Okay. Please share the fiber trick. I don't remember how I did it, but you know what? I think it's in here. So let's pull it out of this. Yeah, just a piece of fiber. Used it the last time. So, okay. Let's make some prints. And let's just start now here. Because I like to be working on a clean surface. I'm going to do this. I have a cup of tea. So let's start with the basics. Not a lot of paint. Just a dab will do ya. And you kind of get used to this, but the basics are to spread the paint as such. I just realized I'm going to grab, I prefer that one. I prefer that one. The copy paper too can be used and put aside just to clean off your brayer in between. So there you go. That's the basics of that. All right. So I just keep this off to the side. All right. Let's go with the basic tools, or let's do this one right here because it kind of reaches almost the whole. So the basics would be you can draw in there, you can get designs. Okay. And I just wipe that off as I go along. And this is just one color. Keep it boring. Let's not go crazy. And I'm just going to take, I love this because I can just take this now. And we are shipping. So, oh, this is so cool. I love this. And I'll just lay all these prints out so you can see them. See how easy that was? Okay, and I'm going to continue to layer. I'm going to move all my prints over so I can photograph. But I am going to continue to layer this in a way so that you kind of get the gist. You don't have to remove the colors. A lot of people were like, I can't believe you don't clean the plate between. No, I don't. I really love to have just little brainstorming sessions where I'm just going for it. Let's lift that up. Oh, okay. Another piece of parchment paper. I'm going to do it that way. Sometimes I love the second and third and fourth and fifth print. Okay, so this is 2 colors. And then I took a little bit of punchinella. Punchinella is the negative of what they make confetti from. So that's a fun thing. But you're going to start looking around your house and see what has texture. Okay. I love that. Oh, I love this. Oh. Okay. Sorry. I get super excited. I know that just seems basic and simple, but that's what my printing is all about. I'm going to try and be organized and put all my prints in one location so that you see them all. And now you can continue. I'm going to actually do this one. I'm going to actually just pick up another one. So don't forget, you can come in and you can pick up the negative. You can keep picking up prints. Which side of the, I was asked, okay, so look. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm picking up all the stuff. I'm just picking that up. I'm going to put that aside, okay? And I'm going to grab this color. This is like a Quin Magenta, I think. No, what is this? Yep, Quin Magenta. Okay. I'm leaving my plate down. Somebody asked what side. I'm leaving, and the parchment paper is the same, so I don't need to worry about, oh, I could put another design in this. Ooh, wait a minute. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to try and lift a little bit of the color. Kind of lifting a little bit of the color. There we go. Pick that up. I love stencils. I really do. Now this one, I'm going to lay back down. Because remember, you don't have to just do your print once. You could lay this down and layer over it several times. Simple is awesome. I think we get a little bit, like, I don't know, as artists, you feel like you have to reinvent the wheel every single time. I don't create from that space. I like the if it's not broke, don't fix it mentality. Do you see hints of my stencil in there? I love this stencil. I'm gonna, I'm so proud of my organization today. Last time I think I had to search for my prints. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna lay a little bit of this down. Just coat this is why I don't know. I like to just keep a couple of paints out, not make myself crazy. I mean, how many of us think, oh my God, it has to be so complicated that it keeps us from not creating, and that drives me insane. That's just not me as a person. Okay. Ooh, whoops, come back here. Okay, I love this stencil. Oh, I love that stencil. So now I could actually be using the paint that's on the stencil, see? All right. So this parchment paper, oops, this way, it's on this way. Oh, okay. We'll use another stencil. Oh, we got to do the fiber idea too. Which I don't remember how I did it, but okay. Lift it up. Please turn out. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm literally, we're going to get through quite a few. I want to try, now what I loved about the last time I did this is I kind of pulled it. Let's do this. Let's put a little of this. I feel like now I do need to switch the colors up just a little bit. Let's go. I do it all the time. Let's go darker. All right. What is this color? No. Fluorescent, matte, and ideally. Okay, let's try this color. It's a little bit lighter. Okay. Any questions while I'm rolling along and I'm not paying attention because I'm so... See, I know I just clambered right away from basic, but I'm going to lay this down. Okay. Let's try and... I really loved the fiber last time. We're like beep, beep, beeping. I can hear it beeping. All right. Who knows what's going to happen here, but let's just go for it. The only way you know what it's going to do. Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. Feathers. Feathers. I love feathers too. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm done getting super excited. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. This is what I want to do all day long. Okay, what do we got here? This is gold. This one's kind of a fun color to mix in here. Oh, you know what? No. Let's do this. I feel like we're getting a little dry there, so let's cover this first. You should see me. I have paint in one hand and paint in another. Remember my keep it simple philosophy? Let's keep going. So all of these stencils are available on jellyarts.com, and they come in 5x7. And I kind of, wait a minute, I don't want to put the green down. What I want to do is I want to blot this up. Ooh, that has texture too. That has texture too. So my paper towel has texture. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen with this one, but we're going to just do this all dang day. I'll explain at work later. What I love about the parchment paper is I'm able to really pull this up. Oh, okay, see? It even pulls up the, I could have just used that paper towel. All right, let's get another color added into here because I want to. We'll just use the rest of that paint there. Where did that circle template go that I just used? I love circles. I love circles. I love. Oh, you know what? Let's get just a hair purple up here, but only in this corner up here. And my cleanup is 5 minutes. I just take the stencils over to the sink, and oh, you know what? No, I said I was changing colors, so I'm changing colors. Let's see if we can get a little bit of this green going in here. Okay. It's kind of not my favorite green, so maybe I should have used a better green, but okay, I don't care. Okay, but I want to release the mud off of my, oh, I might have to cut more paper. Do you guys want me to finish this? Because I feel like, oh, every one of these prints. Oh, Lonnie just said, you gave me the courage to just start. Okay, I'm going to say this. I say it every single time. Copy paper as, I don't know, 0.03 cents at wherever, your big box stores. Okay, so look at that. Look at those circles. Okay, sorry. Just really is exciting to me when I get circles. I don't want to touch this print. I wanted to add more, but I don't. Okay. Now, in between, if you decide or such that your plate's getting a little too messy, see, I even love the negatives. All you got to do is just really wipe this off. So I highly encourage you to grab the plate, make a bunch of backgrounds. You can utilize these in various crafts. So I'm going to ditch that piece of paper. See, it's scrap paper, so that's why I do that. Yeah, there should be nothing holding you back, but that's just me. All right, let's go back to one boring color. Because I promised myself, oh, I don't know about this one. So this stencil seems like this one's going to be kind of fun to use. So let's lay that bad boy down there. First time using the stencil. So now, if you get some music playing at the same time while you're doing this, you're going to get, oh, last piece of paper. I cannot believe I just rolled through, what is it, 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces of paper? Ooh, okay. Sean, we ship internationally. We do ship. Okay, ready? I don't know why, but I'm super excited about this one. Okay, yep. That's why I'm excited about that one. Okay. 4 more pieces of paper, guys. I can't help myself. Okay. Sarah, do we have time for 4 more pieces of paper? Yes. I could have cut more out, but I didn't think ahead. Hold on, I'm cutting paper. pieces of paper. Now, keep in mind, I'm only doing like a few colors here, so I really could have drawn out 1,000 colors, but I didn't do that. Okay, let's wipe this bad boy off. Every print is a good print. Okay. We are going to do a giveaway. Sarah, what is our giveaway today? Whoa. Oh my God. Oh, hold on. I want to get even, okay, one more print out of that. I want it because the paint was a little bit thick. Yes. I want to get every bit of paint off of here. This is what I love about parchment paper. I'm loving, okay, watch this. Now see, I had an original print, and then I liked my second print even better. It was just the same thing, so you could do it a couple of times. Remember, remember, remember. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay, let's do, I feel like I needed a little bit more of that green somewhere because now this is going to go in my book. That green is not the prettiest color. I know it's not, but now that this is going to be like the next 4 pages of my art journal. So you can remember, I could be doing this on copy paper. Okay. Where was that fiber? That was, what else do I have in my desk that would be fun? Ooh. See, things like this. This is a brayer that actually has, I don't know how well it works. Ooh. Oh, see? It rolled the first part, but it didn't roll the second. But see, anything like that is going to give you a texture. But okay, it's still cool. I don't know why, but this somehow has to go in my book today. Oh, that green. But you know what I will do? I will blot it up a little bit. Just blot it. What I'm doing is taking a paint away now. Just taking paint away. All right. I don't know if this one's going to work, but we're going to try it. You know why? Because I wanted some more ugly green in my book. I actually like the color. It's just hard to use. Okay, one more with the fiber. One more with the fiber. So we were just trying. Oh, come back. Now, why would you curl up and nobody else did? Oh, there we go. Oh, I love this. I love this. Sorry, I just love it. Okay. Take it. Now, let's just wipe this up and let's go fiber. That's how much I like to clean up in between. Done. Do I have one more piece of paper? I have one more piece of paper. Here we go. Hold on, cup of tea. What color did I do the fiber one? I don't even see it. The fiber one, oh, that was a mixture. Okay, so let's do, I feel like I need 2 pieces of paper for this one, so I might have to cut up one more piece of paper. Ooh, I like these colors. Next time, I'm going to look all of them, and I don't even know what I did with the fiber. Sorry. Oh, there it is. This time we'll run it. So the great news is you can just keep utilizing the same piece of. Okay. Last piece of paper. I effectively got more prints than I have time for, which is fine by me. So now what I do is I add these into my book, and actually this is what I doodle on. And all I take to bed with me is a couple of Sharpies and a cup of Sleepy Time tea, and also some strawberry yogurt. Okay, my favorite. I wish I had a feather, and I know I do somewhere. But I love this. The other thing I like about this is, see, it picked up all like the little remnants of stuff that I had down there. Okay, wow, I got really 12 good solid prints. Sometimes you'll look at them and you go, oh, not my best print. But remember, you can keep layering. So the cleanup part of this is super simple. I really, somebody said you could soak this in Murphy's oil soap. I haven't. I don't really, maybe I have a lot of paint on here. I don't know. This is how I clean off my brayer. So let's talk about cleaning, because my stencils, I usually keep a baking sheet next to me with just some water in it. I throw them in there, but I just go throw these into the sink. And everything comes really clean. So I just take this whole piece of paper and I'll just, okay. And then my plate, you could do one of two things. I think a baby wipe works awesome. And of course, I don't clean my plate perfectly because it works the same if it's clean or not. This is Decoart brush cleaner, works awesome, and it's safe for the top of it. I was printing on this side, or see, most of my stuff is on here. It's on the plastic, so it doesn't even matter. But that is as much as I clean up. Of course, I change that, close all my paints. What else do I do? That's it. And so really in about, I don't know how long we've been doing this. Okay, 30 minutes, but I think I was yammering the first 10 or 15. I have a bunch of prints, and I will show you those prints. So, and hopefully Sarah was able to answer. Oh, I forgot to use the mini plates and more of the combs. I just get excited and I can't concentrate. Sorry. Now, what I would like you guys to do, and this would be awesome, and I think Sarah would love. Oh, I guess you don't need to look at that. Okay, you're back to me. Your hands do get a little dirty, but that's the best part of it. I generally brush off the excess paint on paper and then wipe it with a baby wipe. Yeah, you can do it like a dish soap, but I don't even, they work the same. You should see, I have my original plate from 1,000 years ago, but they come in mini plate sizes and shapes, so I highly suggest these. You're fun to hang with, Tracy. Look at this. Okay. I had before hair, and then I had post hair. Okay, so let me look up and answer a couple of questions. I didn't leave it much time, and I will just tell you what you can do. So Decoupage is really awesome, or Mod Podge, or whatever. This is Decoart's brand. So you can take that print, and I'm going to show you my prints. Right when I'm done here, I photograph all of my prints, and I'll put them on my Facebook page, usually within about a half an hour. But because I don't need to eat, that's not important. But what I did here was I just took Decoupage and I decoupaged the piece of paper. Then I took my parchment paper with the print and I put it over the top and I decoupaged over the top of it. The cool thing is this is already kind of sealed if you use decoupage, and so using a Sharpie or whatever over the top of it works fantastic. Let's get that out of my face. Okay, so works awesome. Let's see, what else can I answer? Did I handle all the questions? It does not take long. You do not need to be perfect. It's fun to get your hands a little messy. Yes, I do my nails all the time. And if you turn out with like this weird scientist's hair in your lab, you can just say, I was creating today. But that's what it's all about for me. Probably having 3 cups of tea didn't help me before this. Okay, love to hear what your favorite part of was. And regular copy paper, any type of paper, mixed media paper, cardstock, paints. Don't be particular about the kind of paints that you use. I do like a medium body paint. Some of your more fluid acrylics are more pigment based, and they have they might be a little transparent in color. Don't be afraid to experiment. And this is why I say take a piece of paper and for 3 cents, I've said this all along, you definitely, I will mail you a piece of paper. If you waste a piece of paper, I'll mail you a piece of paper. Sarah's probably going to be like, fabric, yes! fabric paint. Decoart makes fabric paints called So Soft. We have a quilt patch kit. It's so fun. And Gelli Arts is fantastic for kids. We work a lot with teachers. So if you have kids, it's the best thing to do. In fact, we even make kits for kids because they're the best to watch get creative. They're not afraid. They don't care what the piece of paper turns out like. If they start to make mud, who cares? They love mud. And it is such a fun thing to watch. You can use, oh, here's another thing, old books. I have printed in old books, and then I've put some of the pages together so that I can go in and I've made my own journal. Okay, Sarah, there is a question, will the DIY kits be back in stock in the future? We just had a big, long talk about kits. Yes, you can use fabric paint on the Gelli plate. The Decoart makes So Soft paints. I use them all the time. I've made tea towels. They were really cute. I should bring those out. Yes, you can use them, and you can make up quilts. Yes. Old books are the best idea. You know why old books are the best idea? You literally can go and have page after page after page. Ugh, that's what we need to do. So here, oh, the card making kit, Sarah might, oh yeah, this we might have sold out of. This was the card printing kit. It all comes packaged together. Our kits come packaged in a nice container. And it comes with a plate, 3 paints, bubble wrap. We will have to check about that. I know I featured that and we had a sellout situation. Yes, So Soft paints are right behind me. Judy, I used to work for Decoart and I use them all the time. They're fantastic. Okay. Did I answer? I think I tried to answer most questions. And, now you're asking, and I don't want to say that wrong, to Cinco. Stamp pad ink works fantastic. Oh, so go to our YouTube channel. I just picked paints today. This is the one thing I will say. I take requests. Please don't ask me to, like, I don't know, make something. I really want to utilize the time to answer your questions, but I want to make projects. I'm the type of, oh, show my prints. Sorry, ma'am, I thought you were saying something else. But I do take requests. And like I said, the request came last week about just going back to your basics and breaking it down with one color. Of course, I couldn't keep it going, but all right. So here are my prints. Hold on. And they're actually all pretty dry. What did I get, 12? Oh. And I will photograph these and have them on my Facebook page by the end of the day, because I have nothing better. This was our first print. So let me aim this camera down. Oh, I turned the camera. Let's turn the camera back. Okay, here are all of my prints. We started here. So do you see how just using 3 or 4 colors, now I've got like coordination. So I've got some sort of continuity just by using, I think I used max 5 colors, but that's just because I started to go a little crazy. Yes, every one of the stencils were Gelli Arts. Oh, I cannot wait to turn this. Look at this. This. Okay. And now I have 12. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Hello. Okay, I'm stapling these bad boys together and now I have a book. Okay. So this was just an example of, I think we, in under 30 minutes, got 12 really awesome prints. Not one of these, in my mind, are bad. Somebody asked about inks. Yes, alcohol inks work. Love your pages. Thank you so much, Barbara. Now, again, these can be put into a journal. You can make them into a book. You can decoupage them to some furniture. You can do anything you want with them. Minutes. Okay, I think I answered all the questions. I will be back in 2 weeks. I'm going to assume Decoart, or sorry, I've got paint on the brain. I'm going to assume that Gelli Arts would like me back, and I'm going to probably keep the same time frame. I did see a question about paints. Again, any craft paint will work. They work fantastic. So don't be worried about your paints. And remember, I think the most common problem I've had or I've seen when I was teaching was just too much paint. So if you find when you're putting it on there and you're using the brayer and it's slapping over the sides or making noise in the brayer, or your brayer sliding right away, you probably have just a hair too much paint. Barbara, this will be available on replay. I immediately send this to my YouTube channel. Last week or last time when I made this book, I made the book, and then what I do is I like to put like a time lapse in afterward of what I've done with things. So you can check my Facebook page. Thank you, Estelle, for saying you enjoyed the time. Sean would like me back on Gelli Art, so we're going to, we'll post the recording on my YouTube channel, and we really want to thank you. This is only successful if people show up and comment and chat with us. I didn't see what we were giving away. I'm assuming we give something away. Sarah always contacts people via Facebook. But we would love for you to tag or hashtag Gelli Arts. And you can say this was based on Tracy Weinzapfel or Tracy W. or whatever. I just want to see what you do. That's all I want to do. I want to see what you're doing. My whole premise is to share creativity. Oh. Okay. Eventually, I will individually photograph all of these prints. I will post them to my page, and then I do like a little collage pile of them. But in under 30 minutes, we had 12 awesome backgrounds, and nothing that I did requires any type of crazy overthinking. It's simple. Okay. Thank you, Gelli Arts. And hopefully I was able to answer your questions. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to contact myself or Gelli Arts. They do answer all of their questions. I, on the other hand, take about a month. Can you use parchment paper you use for baking? I think the answer is yes. The answer would be yes in my book. I did see somebody asked about large plates, 8 by 10. I think they go as large as 16 by 20. Sarah will be able to correct me on that. Hold on. I can answer that question myself. Okay, for those of you who are wondering how large they come, the answer is not. This is 12 by 14. I was wrong. I'd like to supersize that, please. That's what I feel like I just pulled up into the window. We make round ones, square ones, rectangular ones, and mini shapes. Oh, there is the largest one is 16 by 20, which is basically the size of my entire... Yes, if you... And if you'd like, our parchment paper is available in a package. I'm not sure how many come, but yes. Yes, and you can order now. This is the best size, but it's a little not travel friendly. Okay, Judy, it's time to get that jelly plate out. Yeah, the 5 by 7 is fantastic. The 8 by 10 is probably my other most common one. And I would say 6 by 6, and you have to have a 4-inch round. Okay. Oh, yeah, you know what? We will go big. We will go big. I can pull this out and just put my camera up higher. The reason I like people to be able to see, but we can definitely go larger. I think I could pretty much wallpaper this room with that. Okay, that answers your question. So don't forget, and mixing the round in and all the shapes is fun too. Okay, Thank you, Gelli Arts, for having Tracy do another class. I just received mine, and I can't wait to get started. Deb, open the package and move. Yes. Yes, image transfers. Yes, you know, please go to our YouTube channel. Our brand ambassador, Birgit does the most amazing transfers. So look up transfers. I think we might have a section in our YouTube channel. She gives you the deep, dark secrets on how to make those turn out pristine clear. So amazing. Okay. Yes, I love my artists. Okay. Happy printing, you all. Thank you so much. You'll see me back in 2 weeks. If you have a request of what you'd like me to see, don't hesitate to drop us a message. Sarah will let me know. Otherwise, I will go into the lab and come up with something that is fun, exciting, but I'm simple. Keep it simple, keep printing, and I'll chat with you all soon. This is heading over to YouTube now. Have a great and awesome day.